So far, we have looked at how to edit and insert content on your page. But what happens if you need more than one page on your Google site? To do this, we're going to work at the Pages tab. Clicking on Pages will bring up a new side panel, and you can see at the bottom there's a plus icon. From here, you can insert a new page, you can insert a link, you can do a full page embed for another website that already exists, or you can just add a new menu selection. Here I'll click first, New Page. When you click on New Page, you'll be prompted to give your page a name. Once it's typed in, click Done. And in the Pages tab now, you'll see below your home page, you have a new site, and it has automatically inserted the page name into our header area. And we have a blank space below where we can add content just as we were doing before. Also, if we click back on home, that'll take us back to the home page and we're able to edit there instead. As you continue to add more and more pages, you can reorganize them by simply clicking on them from this tab and dragging them above or below the existing page. Notice also as you create more pages that at the top we now start to get a navigation. Automatically, Google inserts page navigation at the top of your screen on your site. If you don't want it at the top of your site, you can hover over this area and click on the gear icon. And this will also allow you to change it from either the top or from the side. When it's side navigation, you'll notice a 3-bar menu that you have to click to expand to see the menu. When you hover over a page in the Pages tab, you'll notice a 3-dot menu, and when you click on it, this is where you can also add a subpage. To add a subpage, just simply start typing in a name, and then click Done. You'll notice in the navigation on the site, the subpage exists as a sub drop-down of the existing page. So this is an excellent way to further control the navigation on your site. You can also duplicate a page from the 3-dot menu, or if you wanted to completely hide a page from the navigation, you have that option here. Lastly, as you can see, you can delete a page. So if I click delete, it'll tell me this is also going to delete the nested pages if I check this box, and then I can hit delete. So that's about the most important features of the Pages tab. From the plus icon here, we added new pages. Adding a new link will allow you to include a different web page in your navigation. So for example, if I just wanted to have the Valley View website in here, I could do www.vvst.org and I can name it Valley View. And as you'll see, if I click Done, now I have this additional link in my navigation on my pages. If I look at my menu, Valley View will be here. And if I click on the link, I get a notice that it's redirecting me to vvst.org. And when I click there, it'll just take me there. So you can add outside of Google sites so that they're linked in here to your page. Just note that your users will see that redirect. Also on the plus icon, besides links, you'll see the embed codes, and then you'll see a new menu select section. So a new menu selection looks like this. And when I hit done here, it'll just show up in the menu. Now, what exactly that is, you have to click on it and then click on the 3 dots, and you could change the menu options. So properties, you can change the name, you can add a subpage underneath it. So this would be really useful. For example, you want to have a name section with no page. We just want to have underneath it pages. So for example, we have example here. If I click add a subpage, let's do some fun activities. So let's do skydiving. Why not? And let's do another one. Bungee. I don't even know how to spell this. Bungee jumping. There we go. So now under our menu, we have this example tab with 2 activities, and that creates those sub pages, but yet clicking on example does nothing because it's not a page. Whereas if I made it a page with a sub page instead, I would be able to click on the word example and it would take me to a site. So those are all the things that you can do in this Pages tab. And I'm going to click back on home, take us to where we all began on this project. And then I'm going to click Themes. Themes is the other area of these 3 tabs that are basically your entire editors for your Google site. Themes allows you to customize the look with several options that are given to you by default or to create your own. Simply click on any one of these themes and you'll notice the top header area changes. Also, you may notice, or you may not. In our case, it looks like we didn't have anything change except for this one divider. Everything matches then that given theme. Within a theme that you select, you can also designate default colors. You can designate default fonts from a couple selections typically, and clicking on either one changes it ever so slightly. So this is a way to get a very nice professional look depending on the selection that you make, and also not necessarily have to spend a lot of time creating your own. Now, if you are that creative person and you do want to make your Google site very unique and customized, you can always simply create your own themes manually, the way I've already showed you on how to edit these things. Or under here at the top, you can go to custom. And when you click custom create a theme, you're given several options to edit and configure the theme yourself. So I'm going to call this my theme. I'm going to add a logo here by uploading it or selecting it from my Google Drive. Here I'll just select something. I believe I have some images recently. Yep, here we go. We'll just grab this. You can add a banner image if you'd like. This would be for your header section. So if I want to pull a custom banner out, I can certainly do that. Let's see. Don't know that I have anything great for this. Let's go with this is a VHS image, and we'll click next. You can select some colors. There's custom sets and then, or preset colors, I should say, and then also you can select your own custom colors as you want. I'll go ahead and just leave those as is. You can select text. And again, this is all optional. You certainly don't have to do this. You can also individually, as you add things to the site, create your own. So here we have now a custom theme. You can see this background image from the BHS library, custom logo at the top, custom fonts. We can always further configure it and click on it and change it as needed. So if we don't like, one part of the theme, we can always make that adjustment. But using themes will keep things consistent amongst all your pages. So if I exit out of here and we look at now, let's say some of those untitled pages that we created, notice that it keeps the same theme. So we have the same header, we have the same logo, we have the same font and font sizes across every page that we've created. So again, that purpose of themes is to do that for you, to keep things professional and consistent and remaining the same. And it's certainly an option. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can always customize and make things however you want them to be on your own without the use of themes. But I kind of like themes. Below that, these default Google ones, you might notice when you're visiting other websites, you can kind of tell if they were made by Google Sites once you become familiar with these themes. And it's kind of funny when you're viewing a website and you see, oh, I know that's the Vision theme. So that's why you do have the option to customize. So if you don't want people to know you created this with Google Sites and you don't want it to look anything like these themes that are here and given, then that's fine. You can create your own, or you can edit things individually to your liking. The best part about Google Sites is that it's entirely customizable and you get to create it, in the vision that you have for your website.